Hi everyone, this is day number 2 of my 4-day book tribute for Women's History Month, and the book that I will be reviewing is Mommy's Khimar by Jamila Tompkins Bigelow and illustrated by Ebony Glenn. So I got this book from my job, and the reason that I selected it was because of the cover. I've seen a lot of books for children about Islam and being a Muslim, but I have not really come across one featuring people of African descent wearing head coverings, and that is why I chose this, especially because of the beautiful illustrations. So I will read to you about the author and about the illustrator. So the author, Jamila Tompkins Bigelow. Jamila Tompkins Bigelow is a passionate educator, wife, and mother of 2. She is a 2016 Muslim ARC, which is Muslim Anti-Racism Collaborative, AMEL Fellow. She holds a master's degree in educational leadership from the University of Pennsylvania. She lives in Philadelphia with her family. So when you go to her site, you will learn a little bit more about her. This book is actually her debut book, and I feel it is excellent for a debut book. It says that she worked as an English teacher in high schools and middle schools for over a decade. She now works in the nonprofit world, helping kids learn how to write outside of the classroom. She is also going to be coming out with a new book in the year 2020, and it is titled Your Name is a Song, a picture book about a girl who learns how to appreciate the music of names from various ethnicities as well as that of her own. And it is illustrated by Luisa Uribe, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. So yes, that is Jamila Tompkins Bigelow. Now the illustrator, Ebony Glenn. Ebony Glenn is an Atlanta-based illustrator who enjoys bringing stories to life with her whimsical imagery. With a passion for the arts and great storytelling, she aims to make art that will incite more beauty, wonder, and magic into people's lives. When you go to her website, it showcases her beautiful, vibrant art. She's also illustrated another book about Janet Collins, and Janet Collins was a ballerina in the 30s and 40s. It's called The Story of Janet Collins, Brave Ballerina. She also has an Etsy store where she sells her prints. She has done work for Scholastic, Oxford University Press, Lee and the Books. She is very successful in her field. So I'm going to put in the description box below a link to both of their websites so that you can learn more about them, contact them if you wish. Now, about this book. This book was published in 2018, so it is relatively new. I love this book with all of my heart, even though I am not a Muslim. I enjoy reading books featuring those who practice Islam because usually I learn more about this belief system. The story is about the bond that a mother and a daughter share, bonded by their faith. So at the beginning of the book, you'll see the mother putting on her khimar before she leaves the house. And the little girl is just watching her put it on, learning from her mother, learning what type of woman she wants to be when she grows up. Now, if you're wondering what the difference between a khimar and a hijab is, it says, according to Google, a hijab is more like a headscarf that is secured around the head and covers the neck, hair, and the whole of the head and the hair. It is usually not so long and just reaches the shoulders, so it's just like ends right there. Nowadays, a khimar refers to a very long piece of cloth that drapes all the way from the head to the elbows or hands. So it can be, I guess, as long as you desire it to be, if I'm looking at the illustrations correctly. And in Arabic, the word Khimar means to cover. So yes, this is what the little girl is watching. Her mother covering her head. As you go further along in the book, you will see the diversity of the colors that she can wear. She has a whole rainbow of scarves or khimars that she can choose from to cover her head. And that's why I love reading children's books about faith, because sometimes people will be in a certain belief system for all of their lives, and they lose the inspiration that they get from the belief system, the inspiration that you can get from saying a simple prayer or fasting or reading a sacred text or putting on a head covering. When you have a children's book, it reintroduces you to the wonder of your belief system. It also shows you the different ways that she can wear her khimar. So right over here, she's playing with it, but she says that it makes her feel regal. And I love that, because some of the debates I have seen in regards to head coverings, some people feel that it is oppressive for women to wear. Others feel that it is beautiful and it is strong and powerful. I like that this book uses the strong and powerful version of wearing a head covering through the eyes of a little girl. I'm not going to show you all of the illustrations, based off of copyright, but this page shows a little girl as a superhero. So she's like, even though I'm wearing my khimar, I'm still a superheroine. And the love between her father and her, just the powerful bond that a family can have when they are connected with faith. But I'm going to show you my all-time favorite page. And it's this one. So this is a little girl, and this is her grandmother. I'm assuming this is her mother's mother. I'm just going to assume that. But you see, the grandmother isn't wearing a khimar. She's just wearing a hat. She is of a completely different faith, but it doesn't matter. So it says, when I wear mommy's khimar and mom visits after Sunday service, she sings out, "Sweet Jesus," and calls me sunshine. Mom doesn't wear a khimar. She doesn't go to the mosque like mommy and daddy do. We are a family and we love each other just the same. And I thought that was very, very beautiful. I remember when I worked at the library, I came across a book in the 220 section, and it was written by a mother and a daughter. So the mother was of a Christian faith, and the daughter had left the Christian faith and became Muslim, and it showed the dynamics between the mother and the daughter. The mother took it very personally. She took it very hard at first, and I'm glad that it shows in this book that no matter what faith you are still family. You can still get along. It doesn't always have to be a type of religious argument. It doesn't have to be conflict based off of belief systems. It can work, Also, it shows her going to the mosque, and you see there's all of these different women wearing head coverings, and she's looking at them and they're admiring her as well. And I love it because it shows you don't have to be from a certain part of the world to practice a specific faith. You can be from almost any part and practice your faith. So yes, I give this book very high marks. I think it is a creative tribute to being of faith, of the Muslim faith. I am glad that it is featuring people of African descent as a type of people that also can wear head coverings. It is not just one demographic of people. It can also be people who are richly melanated as well. I look forward to reading more books by this author and seeing more books by this illustrator. So yes, if you go in the description box and click on the links that I have given you, you can learn more about the author and illustrator. And please be sure to keep a watch out for the book that will be published in 2020 by Jamila Tompkins Bigelow. So that concludes our review for today. Looking forward to day number 3 of our 4-day tribute for Women's History Month. Everyone have a nice night. Bye-bye.